Sound Production.
Good evening, gentlemen. It is your boy Sirius. Welcome to tonight's stream. The stream today is about purpose versus money, right? Which one is more important to you as a man? I don't give a fuck about what women think about this issue because we already know what their end goal is. There is no point in trying to dispute that shit. But when it comes to men, I've seen a lot of answers today. Is purpose more important or accumulating wealth is more important? I did see a lot of answers saying, hey, there should be a balance. There should be a balance between purpose and wealth. That is true. But unfortunately, in reality, one variable needs to suffer because nothing is equal, unfortunately. Nothing is equal. And let's say if there were things that were equal, it is very, 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 very rare. one has to suffer for the other to get better. And when it comes to what I seen right here, let me see. Hold up, give me 1 second. So I put out this question today. I'm like, which is more important to you, gentlemen? Right? I don't give two fucks about what female thinks, because we already know when it comes to women, the most important priority is resources. The purpose thing is the last thing on their fucking minds. So I ain't even gonna try to, oh, let me ask you guys a question. Majority of women, we already know the answer to that. But when it comes to men, we're more diverse. We are individualists, right? We have our own point of view, our own mindset. And majority of you guys, when it comes to this question, said, hey, I want to focus on my purpose. And I've seen the comments on why a person should focus on their purpose, or why a person should focus on their wealth. And it's very interesting responses. I'm actually intrigued with the amount of responses that I got when it comes to this question. But before I begin, let me see who's in the chat. Do. Super Turbo Death Shark was going on. Roderick Sage was good. He says money is just means to an end for a guy. If there is no good reason, we all need money to survive, like Superman needs a job to simply live. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Gentlemen, we already know, men, we have this hidden ability that we call minimalism. A lot of men, if they have certain skills, right, of basic survival, if they for some reason get stranded on an island or they get lost in the forest, if they're able to learn these basic methods, such as being able to build a weapon, right, whether it's carving out a spear or carving out arrow tips, if they know how to shoot arrows in order to hunt food, if they're able to build fires, if they're able to build shelters, as long as men are able to have that type of skill, to be fair, we don't really need much else. So I definitely see where you're coming from. Like, men, like when it comes to money, it's, let's say if things hit the fan next week, right? And the currency of the dollar goes to shit. There's plenty of men out there that be like, hey, I have my guns. I'm able to defend my property. I'm able to grow food. I already have my livestock. I'm good. But unfortunately, in 2023, there's so many men out there that's so emasculated. They don't even know how to fucking shave. They don't even know how to tie a tie. That's how crazy things are getting these days. Do you know how many young men approach me asking to help them tie their tie? Whether it's at work, whether it's in the military, whether when I was in even fucking high school, there was a lot of young men seeking guidance from other young men because they're not getting it at home, right? Because there's only so much their single mothers can teach them. Do you really think a single mother, for the most part, knows how to tie a tie? No, because she's not a fucking woman. I mean, she's not a fucking man. Sorry. She's not a fucking man. So never in her life, she needs to learn how to tie a tie. So if you look up on YouTube, you can see various channels, right? To the point where there are channels out there dedicated to teaching young men how to dress properly, how to be hygienic properly, how to conduct themselves properly in a masculine frame. That's how bad it's getting. There's people out there making good money. There's people out there getting hella views, teaching young men things that they should have known in the first place. But no, it's either the woman chose poorly and slept with a deadbeat, B, she kicked out the father out of the household, or C, I'm gonna put responsibility on the men. There's men out there that abandon their responsibilities. But in my opinion, it's very unlikely for a man to abandon their children. I repeat, it's very unlikely for a man to abandon their responsibility. So it's either she decided to get pregnant by Chad and Tyrone, Pookie and Ray Ray, or B, she got with a good guy, but then she got bored, or she got sick of this weak simp and decided to kick him out of the household because she wants to return back to the streets where she belongs. But once again, that's just my opinion. You guys can have your own opinion. Oh, look, it's the Gray Ghost. What's going on, Gray Ghost? What's going on, man? It says, okay, to be fair, I tie a tie once every couple years. Not exactly everyday skill. Okay, it's not everyday skill, but I guarantee you, let's say that if you had a interview the next day, or if you had to go to a wedding or something like that, you'll be able to tie a tie. You'll be able to do the full Windsor or whatever the fuck it's called, and be able to like bloop, boom, I got myself a tie. Unfortunately, a lot of Gen Zs these days, they don't know how to tie a tie. It's crazy. And if they do know how to tie a tie, they learn damn well near adulthood. They don't even know how to tie a tie in their childhood. Why? Because there's no men to be found. There's only their single mothers. And what do their single mothers use? They put a clip tie on them. Clip tie. Not real tie, a clip tie. So they never needed to have the skill to make a tie in the first place. Like, why would they when they had the clip tie 24/7? Let me see what else you guys got to say. Deathshark says, I'm conflicted. I hate things on my neck, but I kind of wish we went back to the days where everybody looked classy in public. Honestly, yeah. I personally would not mind if we went back to the time where everybody is wearing suits and shit. I wouldn't mind. Do you know how many suits I will have in my closet if that was the norm? I would not mind wearing suits every day. It'll make you look sophisticated. It'll make you look like, hey, I got my shit together, right? If I'm able to get my own appearance on point, if I have the discipline to make myself look on point, then who knows what else that I have on point? Because you already know, if a person does not even have their own life in order, it tends to make you curious, like, well, damn, if they don't even have their own personal lives in check, I wonder what other things they don't have in check. And that's what women think about. Whether you like, it is what it is. That's what women in general think about. If men are not willing to take care of their personal appearance, then what else are they not taking care of? And the women that take in these bums, these Pookies and Ray Rays, they only do that so they can have some type of control over them. Mainly the black community, right? But I will say in general as well, The women that wants to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 degrees, they won't mind taking in a bum as long as she has 110% control over that guy. She won't mind. She won't mind at all. That's literally the main reason why a woman would date down, so she can have sole control of that person. Well, sole control of that man. The Grey Ghost says, so long as I can get away with slacks, suspenders, and a white shirt, I'm not wearing a suit jacket on a hot day. Um, well, okay. I see what you're saying, the Grey Ghost, where of course, it will definitely be very uncomfortable on a very hot summer day. I will say, if we ever get to the norm, to the point where the least a man will wear is like business casual, I'll be satisfied with that. I'll be good with that. Because even if a man is business casual, he's still looking professional, looking spiffy, you know. He's looking good. And that's the main thing at the end of the day. Unfortunately, gentlemen, if you want to still mingle with women, right? I ain't talking about men going their own way. I'm talking about the men that are red pill and they don't mind mingling with women here or there. Your appearance is important. Sorry. Unless you got $1 billion in the bank, your appearance is important. And fuck it. Don't even try to fix your appearance for fucking females, man. Get some goddamn discipline within yourself to be proud of who you are. Right? I'm tired of women saying, "Oh, hey, look, look, I'm looking like this so I can feel better for myself. Oh, me, I dress like a fucking 3 or 4 because I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for male attention. Like really? Like get out of here. When it comes to a man, not only a man has to look presentable to women that he is interested in. Unfortunately, in a man's world, he will have to look presentable in front of other men. It is what it is. Depending on what you do, right? Depending on what you do, you have to play the part. You have to dress the part. The Grey Ghost says, who am I looking good for? Men who are relevant to my financial life? Women who sees me as an ATM? No, you're looking good for your employer. You're looking good for people, unless you're your own boss. Public image is beyond important. Public image is beyond important. That you cannot deny. Because if people, as a man, perceives you as a bum, right? Once again, you are excluded from this conversation if you're a multi-millionaire or billionaire. All right, cool. You don't have to oppress anybody. But if you get to the point where you have to work under somebody or you're working for somebody, public image is very important. Oh, snap. I got a donation for $5 from Arzang of the Brothers of Light. Thank you very much. He says, Punitas. Yes. Punitas indeed. Punitas indeed. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh shit. Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm back, guys. So you see the poll, right? You see what's going on right now with my question. I say, gentlemen, what's more important to you and why? Focusing on your purpose or making money? My personal answer is focusing on your purpose. And I got examples why. because you can make money all you want as a man, right? And you come a, 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure man. Hell, you can become a 9-figure man. Who knows? Worst comes to worst, you like not worst comes to worst. Best case scenario, you become a 10-figure man. But in my opinion, money doesn't really change you per se. It only amplifies who you really are. I repeat, money does not change you. It only amplifies who you really are. It really does. Not I've seen it firsthand. For example, I know a couple of people that went to my high school. They weren't getting no bitches. They weren't getting no bitches at all. They were just a couple of fucking nerds, right? Back in high school. But they're able to work their way into the financial world and they're making good money, right? They're making around 150 grand a year working for a certain company. I'm not going to name the company, right? Because that's doxing, right? But even with them making all this money, they're still struggling in their personal life. They're still struggling with women. I'm serious. I'm serious. All the money that they're earning, and they're earning a pretty good fucking check. They're still struggling. This is why what's the saying? More money, more problems. Who said that? Was it Biggie? Was it Jay-Z? I forgot who it was. But the quote is more money, more problems. That's it, it rings hella true. If somebody won the lottery the next day, right? Said, hey, you won $1 billion, yay, woo. Whatever problems that they had at that moment, if they don't change their mindset, if they don't change their environment, their current problems will amplify. It will amplify. For example, if a person that is not good with money whatsoever, right? They fucking suck, right? As soon as they get the paycheck, they spend it on fast food, they spend it on video games, they spend it on, hey, let me go ahead and upgrade my tires. Let me go ahead and buy this stupid shit off of Amazon. Then poof, within 5 days, their entire paycheck is gone. Then they have to wait around 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks for the next paycheck to come, depending on where you work, right? Because I know there's people getting paid bi-weekly or they're getting paid monthly. But you guys get the gist. There's people that are very financially illiterate. But as soon as they get that big old payday, right? Like, hey, congratulations, here's $10 million. Spend it how you want it. Just make sure you report to the IRS because they'll get you. So you give this person $10 million. The person that's financially illiterate, the person that is very horrible at managing money, best believe that this person's problems is going to amplify tenfold. I'm being generous. And that money ain't going to last long. Give it like 2 months, 3 months. All those millions of dollars gone. And that's just one of many examples. What's that quote that Under Chronic has? A man that has no purpose will find it in women. And I know that the quote before is a man that has no purpose will dwell in pleasure, something like that. Something like that. A man that doesn't truly have focus in his life, truly does not have focus in his life, is doomed to fail. And I've seen you guys' responses. I've seen it. let me go ahead and let me see, read a few. So Waltski 4375 says it's a blend. If your sole focus is money, your life is empty. That said, life ain't free and a man gotta eat. Balance is key. Yes, I completely agree. There should be a balance to an extent. It does not have to be 50-50, but you gotta have a little bit of both in order to be successful. Because best believe, right? As long as you have a roof over your head, as long as you have a reliable resource to get food and water and all that stuff, as long as you're focusing on your purpose, you'll be happy. You'll be happy. I know a certain family member that's living in their van by choice, by choice. And this person is earning $120,000 a year. 120 grand a year, which is not bad for a single person. What does he do? He is very focused on marine life. He loves going to the ocean. That's where he determined his purposes. He wants to study very intensely on life in the sea. He don't give a fuck about having 20, 30 supercars. He don't give a fuck about having 30 million bitches. He don't give a fuck about going to the exquisite restaurants. He don't give a fuck about oppressing people on social media. He's already a millionaire. Already. But guess what he's doing? Anytime that I visit him, which is around 3 to 4 times a year, he's always chilling by his van, or he's out there in the pier fishing some good shit, or he's writing some shit down in his notebook because he's that passionate about it. He found his purpose. He found it. And it doesn't have to be fishing, gentlemen. This is where I'm trying to get at. All these men thinking that, oh, I have to sacrifice my resources, my time, my health, etc., to get women. Let me go ahead and focus all that energy on that aspect. Let me go ahead and revolve my life around women. And at the end of the day, he gets severely disappointed. He gets severely depressed. He gets very confused. Like, but society told me to do this. Society told me to do that. I thought this is what I was supposed to do. I'm supposed to get a big old house with a white picket fence with a couple of dogs and a couple of kids, and I'll be grilling in the background, and my wife is serving me lemonade. Where did I go wrong? Why doesn't she like me? But that's where the red pill come in. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. The point is, a lot of men in today's society, they lack purpose. They lack focus. They lack purpose. Why is it so bad? And let me go ahead and get this right here. Lion MGTOW says he's probably saving for a house. Probably, or he's saving for retirement, right? Right? And don't get me wrong, Lion MGTOW, he's probably saving for a house when he retires. When he retires. But he could be making a lot more money, but he chooses to deal with the life in the water, in the sea, in the lakes, and all that shit. Because he's that passionate about it. And he is so happy, he is so content. He's one of the few men in 2023 that I met so far that is truly at bliss at what he does. And in my opinion, that is a blessing. That is a blessing. Cesspool says millionaires that don't own a car were rescuing fire survivors in La La Hyena. Money amplifies who you are. Yeah, like I said before, money they don't change you; it just amplifies you. It really does. Like I'm not trying to be the asshole here. I'm just trying to give you guys the information, right? The most objective information I can give you guys based on my experience and based on what I know. I'm not the one to be like, oh, but based on oh, I got 200 friends that did this, so you're wrong. Nah. There's plenty of experience that I have that will prove my point. A man that does not have purpose, he is doomed to fail. He's doomed. Gentlemen, you need to understand. You need to understand. If you go your own way, cool. Okay? I have nothing against it. Hell, to avoid the nonsense that's happening in the West, I say go for it. But with the men that still wants to have any type of interaction with women in the West, or hell, even overseas, you need to be very fucking careful. Very careful. You really do. Because a man that leads with his money, right? Because, like I said, is it more important to focus on your purpose or money? A man that's out there like, oh, yeah, I got hundreds of thousands. Yeah, I got millions. Yeah, I got tens of millions. I'm going to let you know right now. No matter where you are in the world, you will be singled out as a sucker. You'll be singled out as a doofus. You'll be bamboozled by the women of today if you think that you can go around life just throwing money at bitches left and right. Because all it takes is just one woman. All it takes is just one woman to ruin everything. A woman that's scorned, a woman that's envious, a woman that's spiteful, a woman that just, hell, she's probably just fucking bored and wants to start drama. Your life will be fucked. It will be destroyed. Let me go ahead and let's pull this let's pull this one up right quick and let's watch this again because we watched this before, but I'm gonna pull it up again. Once again, if you want to support your boy, best way is not slash cash app /Sirius, or you can super chat, or you become a member. I know I see a couple of returning members in the beginning of the chat. I didn't mean to skip you guys. It's been beyond busy. Oh, damn, you guys can talk a lot. Okay. Chin Chess. Very new member. Thank you very much for your support, bro. Warband for life. Also, Gem Power, thank you very much for becoming a new YouTube member. Thank you very much. Oh, man. It is great. Arzang of the Brothers of Light for the $2 donation. He says, do not yeet the yeetus. Indeed. You don't yeet me. I yeet you. Okay? Because it's either yeet or be yeeted. Like, there's no in between. It's like the Wild West, right? You're like, who knows what's going to happen? Gatekeeper says, SpongeBob, I will yeet the yeetus. Yeah, you'll catch his hands. But let's go ahead and play this video right quick so I can prove my point on why men should focus on their purpose instead of money. Because, in my personal opinion, Steve Harvey, for pretty much all of his life, he led his adult life with money. Let's go ahead and play it. I don't hear anything. Oh no. What's going on? Do you guys hear it? What the hell?
Young boys today, what does she bring to the table?
Hold up.
See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what does she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with?
You got a woman coming up at the table that can make another you. What else does she has to slide up to the table with? Listen. I'm not taking away that women have to give birth, okay? I say that women giving birth to your child is literally a very prestigious moment in a man's life and a very, very, very prestigious moment in a woman's life. Because guess what? The woman kind of won when she's able to pass on her genes, right? But she didn't win completely, right? Because any woman, she can pass on her genes, but did she pass on her genes with a man of high caliber? Did she pass on her genes with a man that has very good value? Is she too ashamed to bring her boyfriend around her friends and her family and all that shit? That's a big question. Once again, giving birth itself, I am not taking away from women. I'm not. That shit is no joke. I agree. But my issue is, why is her giving birth the only standard, the only requirement women should have in 2023? But yet men have to do 100 million things to compensate, according to Steve Harvey. That's where I'm confused. Her birthing situation, yeah, is painful. Yes, it's intense. Yes, to the point where she may or may not lose her life. Okay, I agree with that. But she can give birth to anybody's kid. Anybody's kid. And hell, a questionnaire. Is that kid, like, is the father that's there, is that the kid's father? That's the big question. We don't know. Because according to people that took the paternity test, around 1/3 of people that took the paternity test, they're not the father. 1/3 of them. That's a very high and scary number. 1/3? Damn. But that's besides the point. I'm gonna let you know right now, ladies. I'm not going to take away that you gave birth to a new life. That's not what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is, do you really think you giving birth to another him is going to keep him around? No. No, it's not going to keep him around at all. But let's go ahead and continue.
What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible?
Whoa, men that are supposed to be responsible. Okay, I guess there's a widespread, numerous amount of men that I guess they're just sitting on the lazy ass and not building the infrastructure that modern women they enjoy today to even brag about being strong, independent. But hey, I guess there's a shit ton of men out there not doing the job, right? I guess, according to Steve Harvey. Like, are you serious? Oh shit. Let's continue.
Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job. See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young...
Oh shit. I think it started over. Oh, my bad. Yeah, these old heads, they really piss me off. And they really do. I'm not saying all old heads, all right? Don't get in your fucking feelings. But majority of you guys piss me off. You guys cannot go through your fucking head about what's going on in the dating market today. And you know what? At this point, I think you guys do know what's going on in the dating market today. And you don't give a fuck. So you decide to pander to a certain group in order to maximize your pockets in the expense of men. But you expect us to give you sympathy? Nah. Oh shit. Let's go ahead over here. So I'm not going to play the video because I really don't want to deal with like copyright nonsense. But it's been reported, right? We don't know if it's 100% true, but it's been reported that Steve Harvey's wife cheated on him with the bodyguard and personal chef. I don't know if they're still getting divorced or not. I really don't. But if she truly did cheat on Steve Harvey with the personal chef, should I blame her? Yes and no. Yes and no. Because as a wife, you're for the streets. As a wife, you're lower than scum. You're lower than scum. Because a man is busting his ass 24/7 to give you the lifestyle you need, and all the fuck you have to do, mainly, is to keep your fucking legs closed. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And she still couldn't do that shit right. But at the same time, if you're married to Steve Harvey, just saying. I don't really feel completely bad for Steve Harvey. He brought it on himself. Because according to my knowledge, he was the one that left his wife for her. I repeat, he left his wife for her. And based on what I've read and what I heard, his ex-wife from a previous marriage was a good woman. I didn't really see anything bad about her. But what I see right now is he left a wife probably not as attractive to him, but she was definitely a good wife. But he left that good wife for this gold digger bitch right here. So, do I really feel bad for Steve Harvey? Not really. Because at the end of the day, this is what I'm talking about: purpose versus money, right? Focusing on your purpose or just try to make as much money as possible. Don't get me wrong, Steve Harvey, he is rich as fuck. He is rich. He is rich. But where did that get him? Where did that get him? All these scandalous rumors. Chat, before you say, oh, how do you know it was true? How do you know it was true? If you had a loyal, dutiful wife, you would not be in this position in the first place. I repeat, if you had a loyal and dutiful wife that did what she is supposed to do as a wife, I guarantee you Steve Harvey would not be in this position right now. Guaranteed. Because there, in my opinion, there's decent women out there that actually have their husbands back, that actually stays out of the limelight and stay low key. When it comes to these high value men, quote unquote, when it comes to these men that actually are successful and making big money, a woman should know their role at that point. Because once again, let's say hypothetically, LeBron James divorced his wife. Hypothetically, LeBron James divorced his wife. Who can Miss LeBron can do better? Miss James, sorry. Who can she do better than LeBron James? Let's say LeBron James divorced his wife right now. Boom, done. You gone. Who can she do better? I don't think she can do better than LeBron James. So, when it comes to that aspect, I'm going to bring it back to Will Smith because Will Smith, he's pretty fucking hilarious, and I'm still going to throw jabs at him. Will Smith, sorry, he lost his will a long time ago to have a backbone and tell his wife what's up. That's why his wife got away with all the shit in the first place, because he became a little bitch. I'm sorry, chat, but it is what it is. When it comes to purpose and money, the only difference is boundaries. That's it. That is it. All these men making big money and all that stuff, they don't have boundaries. A man that's following his purpose, a man that is very, in tune with his morals, values, ethics, all that stuff, he is going to put his foot down immediately if the wife or the girlfriend or whoever he has is abiding by his rules. And that's how it should be. And I don't want to hear the bullshit. Oh, I don't want to be told what to do and blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. All right? The few women in the chat, y'all the ones that are talking about, oh, I want a man that's stronger, faster, more intelligent, has a house, has a car, is competent, has everything working out for him. So he's superior to you in every way. He is better than you, and that is what you want. But as soon as that man has any type of boundaries, any type of standards, any type of rules, you flip the fuck out thinking that you're a fucking slave back in the 1850s or 40s, which is stupid. And then you act all dumb and fucking confused on why you're still single in your mid 30s. Why you're a single mother in your mid 30s. It's pretty fucking pathetic to me, in my opinion. The Jaded Warlock says, she's a grown woman. If she can't abide by the rules, she's for the streets. Yeah. Yeah. But I guess women in 2023, they're just so appalled that a man put his foot down and don't want to deal with the bullshit anymore. Oh my God. He must be an incel. He must be gay. Stupid response, I swear. Like, do you even know what the fuck incel means? They don't even know what incel means. They're just saying it as a shaming tactic. They don't even know what the actual term is. Titanic Gamer Dude, $5 donation. Thank you very much, man. He says, a woman's role is doing everything she can to keep the family structure together, while the man has or obtains the resources to make it possible, right? Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, right? And once again, a woman is not doing it by herself to keep the family structure together, right? Unfortunately, as men, we're the leaders. We're the top dog. We're the last say when it comes to conservative and traditional households. So even though she's the one that's keeping it together, she is looking at you, the man, for guidance. She's looking at you saying, hey, there's something that's going on that I can't really solve right now. What do we do next? Right? And that's when you step in. Unfortunately, even though you're coming off of work like a 12, 14-hour shift of hard labor or whatever it is, you as a man, you still got to take charge. And you know what? That's okay. As long as she's doing her role as a wife, as the dutiful wife, I don't mind. Nobody will mind. That's all we're asking. And once again, as a dutiful wife, men are not asking for much. We're not. But I guess keep your fucking legs closed for Chad and Tyrone that's walking down the street is too much for modern women these days. It's insane. Let's see what else you guys got. But thank you for the donation. All right. So, if you guys... Oh, hold up. Revan says it's too much for them. It is. Modern women, they have no fucking concept whatsoever about self-accountability. None. Why? Why would they have any type of concept of self-accountability when society doesn't even hold them accountable? Why? Like, let's keep it real, Chad. Let's say that the government doesn't hold men accountable for their actions at all. Just think about it. Let's say that men are able to just walk away from their fatherly duties, able to not pay taxes, able to just not work, able to just live off of welfare, and able to just say some stupid fucking bullshit that's spewing out of their mouths, and nobody is willing to correct them because they're too afraid. I'm telling you right now, society will go to shit if the government gave the same type of privileges and biases to men like they do to modern women today. Society will be over. Let's see if I can bring this up right here. Nope, not that one. All right. The sound better work. So supposedly, this is Logan Paul's wife from 3 years ago. Titanic with a $5 donation. Thank you very much. He says, imagine working 6 to 14 hours and doing your part, only to come home to a chaotic home. Women in the past were punished severely for not doing the job. Honestly, I honestly back then I don't even think they were punished severely. Because best believe, even back then, back in the 1920s, back in the 1910s, if men weren't doing their jobs, it would be over for them. Completely over. Fucked. They're done. Because not only they got to deal with the wife's family, they have to deal with their own family. Because guess what? Shaming and public image was very important back then. Not anymore, since there's a bunch of women that's online for millions of people to see to suggest provocative acts in front of a monitor for strangers for money. Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0. Let's go. But thank you very much for your donation, man. All right, let's see if this works. But I'm pretty sure this is Logan Paul's wife or soon to be wife. I think fiance. And correct me if I'm wrong, but let me go ahead and play this. That's not Logan Paul. That's not Logan Paul. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? Who is that? Woo! Here, let's watch it a couple of times. Look. Imagine, chat. Imagine you are hypothetically, right? This is hypothetical. You are going to give an engagement ring to your girl, and then a few days later, all these videos start to pop up about your fiance. This is why, once again, we explain very thoroughly why a woman's past is important. This is why. Women, they don't understand. Women, they can't comprehend because they don't have to deal with that type of shame at all. At least not in 2023. Do you know how much Logan Paul still, right now, is getting clowned? This isn't the only video. I'm sure a lot of you guys know the situation. She's been with like 100 plus celebrities. 100 plus celebrities. And this was 3 years ago. And she's trying to show off her head game. Think about it. This was 3 years ago. She was showing off her head game. So I wonder how many dudes that she practiced on from 2020 to 2023. And I don't even want to know what happened between 2015 to 2020. I don't even want to know. She has no shame. She has no guilt. She has no dignity. She has none of that shit. She's literally doing that for the camera. Nothing. But guess what, chat? These very same modern women, they act all shy and confused that men are going overseas now. Yeah, I don't want to fucking hear it. Yeah, AWOL. Yeah, no fucking shit. But I'm saying that over there, overseas, it's a lot more difficult for women to screw you over than here. I'm not saying get married overseas. I'm not saying sign a marriage contract overseas. That's not what I'm saying. But the U.S. is clearly a Venus flytrap in the U.S. if you sign that marriage certificate. It's clear as day. But in other areas in the world, it's almost damn near illegal to get divorced. Hell, in the Philippines, it's completely illegal to get divorced unless it is some extreme circumstances. I mean, extreme. That's all it is, gentlemen. Give a woman an inch, she will take 300,000 miles. That's pretty much what it is. Let's go ahead and it's just too funny because Logan Paul, he put a ring on this bitch. And she was with countless dudes for years. And I'm not joking. She was a dude for the longest time. Listen. I don't give a fuck how fine she is. I don't give a fuck how, oh, I'm a religious Christian. Oh, I am traditional. Oh, I'm conservative. If shit like this pop up, I'm definitely not going to take you seriously at all. I don't care. I don't care how fine you are, and I don't care how much you're trying to preach that you're not like these other girls. As soon as all these videos pop up, you are for the streets. Let's go ahead and it's only like a 5 to 7 second clip about Logan Paul's wife or soon to be wife.
With other men, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of other men.
I actually don't like sleeping alone. I can't really sleep because I don't know what it is. It's always been like that. Like I always sleep better if there's somebody next to me.
Maybe she.
Oh shit. Oh man. Oh, that literally proves our point. Chat. That literally proves the point of. Wait a minute. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me good. Put a 1 in the chat. I gotta know just to make sure. All right, I'm seeing some 1s. Okay. I don't want things ending like how it was last stream, so I'm just making sure. So she literally proved our point. If there is a average woman, she doesn't even have to be attractive. If there is an average woman, she's not able to lock down a man from 18, and I'll give her leeway, from 18 to 28, and she's not able to lock down a man, aka marriage, like retain a man. And what I mean by retaining a man, I'm talking about retaining a man of value, right? He doesn't have to be a billionaire, but at least be a man of substance. At least be a man that has integrity and able to do honest work. That's it. If you go from 18 to 28 as a woman, and for some fucking reason you were not able to lock down a man, that is a red flag in itself. In fact, I wouldn't even call it a red flag. It is a fucking red curtain. You wasted your prime years and you still couldn't lock a man down? That says more about you than all the other dudes you fucked. Just saying. Let me rewind a little bit just to say something one more time.
Somewhat colourful history with other men, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of other men.
I actually don't like sleeping alone. I can't really sleep because I don't know what it is. It's always been like that. Like I always sleep better if there's somebody.
And if you lock down a woman like this, and once again, chat, that was only 6 or 7 photos. Go on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Go on Twitter, look up her name. I'll show it to you guys in a bit. You will see her with 50 plus celebrities alone before she met Logan Paul. And Logan Paul had the audacity to put a ring on that. See, I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I'm be real. I don't give a damn how much money you make. If your judgment is put a ring on somebody like this, that's been with 50 plus celebrities alone that we know of, right? And once again, these are celebrities. How many normie Chad and Tyrone's has she been with? Who knows, right? Because women lie about their body count. We all know this. Don't fucking argue. He decided to put a ring on it. He didn't take the ring back after it was revealed that she's been with 1 through 50 celebrities. I'm not going to respect you as a man. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't care. And I guarantee you a bunch of men out there will agree with me. You have all the resources in the world. You have all the money in the world. You got all that power. You know, hell, even just being a multimillionaire, you're up there, right? You're part of the 1%. But the best you can do is to put a ring on a community bicycle. You are pathetic. Pathetic. And there's nothing you can tell me otherwise. You telling me you've been busting your butt left and right, up and down, working overtime? First one to show up at work, last one to leave for 10, 15, 20 years? Are you telling me the best you can fucking do is put a ring on the community bicycle? Boy, you are sad. You are sad. Yes. Once again, a lot of men will agree with what I have to say. Because any man in that position that Logan Paul is in definitely would not try to wife a 304. Hell no. Hey, you know what? That's just my assumption, right? That's the probability, right? That's kicking in. I don't know the exact amount, but regardless, many, many, many men out there will agree with my stance. It is so crazy out here, gentlemen. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. And once again, it's not just Steve Harvey. It's not just Logan Paul. There are countless men out there, whether they're middle class, lower class, celebrity. A lot of you motherfuckers still fall for the puniti. And for what? Y'all got millions. Y'all got power. Y'all got fame. And hell, even as your average guy, you're making around 50 to 60 grand a year. You got your own place. You got your own car. You got no bad credit. You got no debt. You're living good in the neighborhood. You got no kids. And You working hard for all those years? You put a ring on a 304? I got no respect for you. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. And you know what? I really want to do a part 2 on this because I'm not done. It's not just Steve Harvey. It's not just Logan Paul. There's a lot more people that has this issue, which is why I agree with 83% of the people that voted on my poll of you need to focus on your purpose, gentlemen. Why do you say Sir Eudes? I'll tell you why. Because women are always going to be there. They're not going anywhere. They're always going to be here. Okay? So if the woman is always going to be here, maybe you need to focus on how far you can go to be the best version of yourself, right? I'm not trying to be corny or whatever. What I mean by the best version of yourself, I'm talking about what is your purpose? Figure out your purpose and then build on that. Build the foundation to make you great. I don't give a fuck if you're the master of identifying butterflies. Okay? If you feel that's your purpose, nobody can take that away from you, right? Once again, Jack, women, they chase status. That's the biggest thing in their lives. What's more important than resources? Status. So you can be the butterfly hunter, right? And then eventually you'll have your own TV show like Steve Irwin, right? But you're just like hunting down butterflies. Women will flock to you, right? Because you're on TV, you getting all this fame that you able to identify 200 plus species of butterflies. What I'm trying to say is, chat, you just focusing on money just to focus on money and working on money and blah, 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 blah. You're just going to be in the rat race. Hey, you guys know about the rat race. It's not going to end well for any of us. In the rat race, everybody loses except for the people that profit off of you for the next 40 years. Stop trying to be the next Jeff Bezos or fucking Elon Musk. What I mean by that is don't go into a 9-to-5 and then just do the 9-to-5 nonchalantly and blah, 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 blah. And then when you turn 65 or 70, you act all shocked that, damn, they lied to me. They weren't teaching me how to be an entrepreneur. They weren't teaching me how to be a leader. They were teaching me how to be an employee. I'm not saying that there won't be guys out there that will get lucky. You know, they'll get the luck of the draw and they'll be able to become millionaires or billionaires. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the probability is very fucking low. Very low. So what you need to do is focus mainly on your purpose and everything will follow suit. Everything will follow. Don't worry about nothing else. Yeah, of course, do your best to pay that rent, pay that mortgage, and able to sustain yourself or sustain your family if you have a family. Don't get me wrong. But in my opinion, your top priority should be your peace, your freedom, your purpose. Peace, freedom, purpose. If you're able to focus on those, I'm telling you right now, your life will change for the better, in my opinion. Nobody says be a dick to everybody else. What I'm saying is put yourself first. Put yourself first as a man and get your shit together in the sense of what do you want out in life? Because I guarantee you, you're not out here just to put up a white picket fence and at the end of the day, you'll get divorced and lose everything financially. That's not your end goal. And any woman say otherwise, she's looking out for herself. If she says that your purpose, your freedom, your peace shouldn't be your priority, she's looking out for herself. She ain't looking out for you. She's looking out what she can get out from you, okay? She's looking out, what can I extract from this boy? What can I legally extort from this boy? But if you still want to go after the money, go ahead. Go after that money. Go ahead, do your thing. What I'm saying is, you will have to go a long way, in my opinion. You have to go make a lot of money to make that journey worth it. If you just chasing money. If you're just chasing money, hopefully you make a lot of money. Because if you don't, you wasted a lot of fucking time. Which is why I say focus on your purpose, focus on your peace, focus on your freedom. Because if things doesn't go your way, hell, at least, in my opinion, at least you invested your time wisely. And yeah, I know a lot of people that will say, hey, you know, making money and finding your purpose, you know, this should be a balance. This should be a 50-50. No. Once again, just like with the feminist bullshit, nothing is 50-50 when it comes to the social construct, right? Not just social construct, but biology in general. But let's talk about social stuff. In order for you to make a shit ton of money, your passion and your purpose has to take the back seat, and vice versa. If you want to focus on your passion, your purpose, focusing on yourself, focusing on your peace and freedom, then making a shit ton of money may or may not have to take a back seat. One of them will have to suffer. It is what it is, right? If you guys seen that new movie, right, with the new Spider-Man, it's a canon event. It's a canon event. Seriously. Like Logan Paul is a perfect example. Logan Paul, I'm not taking away his accolades. I'm not taking away his accomplishments. Logan Paul, he is doing fucking big right now. He is doing fucking phenomenal. I don't give no fucks what anybody says. He is doing amazing when it comes to his career. His influencer career. He's doing fucking amazing right now. But his love life, right? His love life when it comes to money, because I guarantee you, she's only with Logan Paul because of money. It's taking a nosedive right now. Logan Paul's love life is taking a big dump. Big dump. Like I said, there won't truly be a balance between this. One will have to suffer, and it's up to you to choose which one will have to suffer. It's up to you. And yes, Cultivus Maximus, he still needs to pay them back. Yes. I completely agree. And once again, chat, I'm not saying, foregone these females, foregone the X chromosomes. Oh my God. Okay, if you are a man that went their own way, all power to you. I went my own way in the West. Okay, I repeat, I went my own way in the West. And I know there's certain areas overseas that are being infested with feminism. Okay, I agree with that. I agree. But once again, I still have hope one day overseas that if the stars align and things work in my favor, I can potentially create a family. Who knows? But it won't be in the United States. Hell no. But if the opportunity don't rise, like if it doesn't happen, I'm okay with that too. It's all good. Why? Because I am on my purpose. I'm on my purpose. Whether you're religious or not, whether you got a bunch of hobbies or not, whether you have a bunch of responsibilities that doesn't involve dating, okay, cool. As long as you're on your grind and on your purpose, that's all that matters as a man, in my opinion. Because if you as a man, if you don't have your shit together, if you don't have your priorities straight, do you really think that anything else in your life is going to go your way? I highly doubt that. I really do. I highly doubt that. And then imagine dealing with a community bicycle like Logan Paul's wife, or dealing with a community bicycle like Steve Harvey's wife. This chick right here. Once again, these are alleged rumors. Alleged, right? There's no concrete proof yet. But based on what I heard, is she is filing for divorce. Based on what I heard. Best believe, chat, doesn't matter where we go, no matter where we are, I'm pretty sure we have enough common sense to know that we're not signing a marriage contract anywhere in the world. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Because how much proof do you need? And I'm saying as a rhetorical question. Because we have so much proof, it's not funny. But of course, once again, modern women, they want to act stupid and want to act fucking dumb about what's going on in society on why men are saying fuck marriage. This is one of many reasons of why men are saying no to marriage. Oh, you're afraid of getting married. Men are not afraid of getting married. Men are afraid of divorce. Big difference. Very big. But of course, thanks to Under Chronic, I saw a stream yesterday. We got that fucking soy boy cuck ginger fuck really butchering the definition of what red pill and MGTOW is. So he can definitely have a chance, right? A 0.00001% chance that he'll be laid by his guests, female guests. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go look at Under Chronic's most recent stream. But at the end of the day, chat, my opinion, focus on your purpose, focus on your freedom, focus on your peace way more than another female, right? Because females come and go. It is what it is. The life teaches you that. Divorce course teaches you that. The females come and go. It is what it is. But you have to live with yourself every fucking day, every time you go to sleep, about how you manage your time, right? Because time is finite in our lives. So do you really want to go around and waste your time chasing these fucking bimbos that literally does nothing but give you misery and drama? Or put priority towards yourself to make yourself more fit, more mentally sound, got more skills, more hobbies, read more, play video games more, whatever it is. You use your time wisely, in my opinion, way more than you are running around the fucking street chasing these chicken heads. But I am going to end it here. I might do a part 2, not gonna lie. This was a great conversation. Also, unfortunately, I didn't really see a lot of you guys' comments today because I was definitely on a rant. Regardless, this is your boy Sir Eudes. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. And I'm definitely going to see if I can stream tomorrow or Friday. Like, look out for another stream. Because I'm not done yet. There's a lot of things that happened this month that I need to address. All right? Thank you, everybody that decided to donate as well. Once again, if you want to support your boy, link on top of the chat, Cash App /Sir Eudes, or you can super chat, or you become a member. Any donations appreciated. You guys already know. Let me go ahead and play this outro. Also, if you guys are in Discord, Under Chronic's Discord, like, give me some suggestions. Give me some videos. Give me something that you want me to talk about. Give the Warband something that we may want to talk about. If it's good enough content, we'll definitely make a video. Shit. But I am out. Peace.